Hey man, what it is? This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. What up, y'all? I sat back, I waited, I watched. Did you miss me? I know y'all did. Y'all already know, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. Make sure you hit that super chat, cash app, and all of those good things. Um, hey y'all, I was in the Barclays Center, man. It was packed to the nine. Um, it was an amazing experience, man. And I just want to say, I'm definitely glad that I went. Um, because then it becomes Gervonta Davis' most controversial fight of his career. He has not had this much controversy since Pitbull Cruz. Let's talk about it. Was Lamont Roach robbed? Was Gervonta Davis exposed? Let's talk about it, y'all. Um, Gervonta Davis, I truly would think went out there with his Frank Martin game plan, and then he thought that was going to work, and it backfired tremendously badly. And it's funny because a lot of people been saying this, and I got to give some people credit because people have been saying, Dean, he starts slow. Dean, he be starting slow. It's going to backfire. It's going to backfire one day when somebody ain't going out. They ain't going out. They actually stick to their game plan. If he going to backfire, it's going to backfire. And it did. Um, I don't really agree with the draw. I had Gervonta Davis winning. I think it's a draw if you count the knockdown. I had Gervonta Davis winning by a round or two, but I'm not mad at the draw because of all of the. When Gervonta Davis took a knee, it was just weird because I know he wasn't hurt and he didn't just get hit. It was a pause in there. And when he took a knee and ran over to wipe his face and stuff, I looked at everybody, we in the suite, and everybody in the suite was like, that's weird. I've never seen that before ever. But even though I had Gervonta Davis slightly, but I will say this, y'all. Gervonta Davis got lucky. Gervonta Davis got lucky. I don't care what. That's my guy. Y'all know Tank is my guy. He got lucky. That's all I'm going to sit up there and say. Because I don't really think it's a knockdown. In that situation, the referee has the discretion. But because the referee has that discretion, because it was the way he took a knee and what happened, he got lucky. That's all I'm going to sit up there and say. And I'm going to make another video about why I think all of this is a good thing, but that's not what we're here to talk about. But I definitely think that Gervonta Davis game plan was trash. Barry Hunter being the head trainer, yeah. Think about this, Tank. You make Barry Hunter the head trainer, and the first fight, you have your worst performance time to get rid of him. And no, shout out to the guy. Shout out to him. I don't know too much about him, but shout out to the guy. All I know is it didn't work. You didn't fight how you fight when Coach Calvin is the one in your ear. And people going to say, well, Dean, Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny was there. No, but it was different. And y'all all felt it too. We're not about to play stupid now just because that's my guy and I like him. No. You felt the difference. I felt the difference. Everybody in the Barclays Center felt the difference. Gervonta Davis is definitely a superstar. Lord have mercy. Y'all, normally when you go into fights and the top rows be empty. Well, the top rows wasn't empty for Gervonta Davis. They came and showed out, and BK in New York, I had an amazing time. Gervonta and I'm gonna make a video. I don't want to get too much. I want to stick on topic because I want to talk about separate things because we back going hard. We back on the grind. I'm got a whole video talking about Lamont Roach, and anybody that comes in my comments, make sure you say, Dame, you was right about Lamont Roach. Before you say anything else, you make sure you fix your lips to say, Dame, you was right about Lamont Roach. Dean, you said this is a possibility this can happen. Dean, you tried to tell us how good Lamont Roach is. Yeah, I did, and y'all don't like to listen because y'all don't know nothing about boxing. Y'all watch. If a guy ain't got a name and don't got people who got having YouTube channels talking about them, y'all don't think that they're good. That's not how boxing works, unfortunately. And the funniest thing is when it came to Tank, I don't care what nobody say. Gervonta Davis, I seen him get stumbled twice. That's my guy. Love him to death. Lamont Roach stumbled him twice. Now, he stumbled Lamont Roach and all that, but we ain't talking about Lamont Roach right now. We are talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. And that's why I know when he took a knee, he wasn't hurt, because if he was going to take a knee, he would have took a knee those 2 times he got hit with those shots, and it looked like he got buckled. That's all I'm going to say. It was a very weird fight. The weirdest fight I have ever been to and have seen in a long, long time. I'm gonna tell y'all later why I think that that's such a good thing. But at the same time, Gervonta Davis got to get back to the drawing board. And I truly believe that every great fighter, I don't care who he is going to have a controversial fight where things just don't be thinging that night. And you got to give full credit to Lamont Roach. Like I've been telling y'all, and I told y'all, but we're going to get to Lamont Roach. I can't wait to talk about that too, because I was right again. Listen, y'all called the man trash and all of this other stuff, said he was, a lot of narratives got put to bed on Saturday that I've been trying to tell y'all. So y'all know it's not revisionist history. Y'all know it's not revisionist history. Y'all know Dean was there. He did. I know. Barry Hunter being in this, I really think the worst thing, the thing that got exposed the most is Gervonta Davis camp. I'm not sure if they wasn't as focused. I don't know what it was. All I know is this whole training camp, there's been a lot of weirdness going on, and I ain't liked it. And then it came to light. Having Barry Hunter in your corner, I don't know what he was telling you, what he wasn't telling you, but it didn't seem like Gervonta Davis was receiving information as well as he normally does. He seemed antsy. He seemed not comfortable. And that's the first time I seen Gervonta Davis not comfortable in a long time. Whether he was losing the early rounds, whether he was starting slow, none of that mattered. This was the first time that I've watched Gervonta Davis, and I knew that he was uncomfortable. For whatever reasons that he was uncomfortable. And the thing is, and I don't think it was so much Lamont Roach's game plan, because Lamont Roach just implemented a lot of the same things that Frank Martin was having success with, but did it with pace. We're going to talk about Lamont Roach and why I respect and love his IQ so much. He just did a lot of the same things that Frank Martin did that you have to do if you're going to beat Gervonta Davis, but he paced himself and he never deviated from the game plan. I think that Gervonta Davis definitely has to get back to the drawing board. I think he got to get back to how things were. I think that I truly feel that Gervonta Davis thought that Frank Martin game plan was going to work. I think he thought that he was going to be able to get Lamont Roach out there with a few shots. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I think really happened. Gervonta Davis was catching Lamont Roach with a lot of the shots he want to catch people with. And I truly think Tank thought, oh, I'm going to get him. Oh, I'm going to get him. Oh, I'm going to get him. And I'm going to get him turned into the 12th round. I'm going to say that again. I really think Tank thought, oh, I'm going to get him, because it was openings there. But Lamont Roach ain't go out like no you know what. And then now you get into the 9th round. Then now you get into the 10th round. He didn't go nowhere. Now you get into the 11th round. He did not go nowhere. And I could tell Gervonta Davis has not been used to that. He's not used to going 12-round fights, a guy standing on his ground. And I think this was much needed for Gervonta Davis. He hasn't had a 12-round fight in a long time. And as great as I think the man is, he is human, like all of the rest of us. And sometimes you could get stuck in your ways. Let's say that. Sometimes you could get stuck in your ways. Sometimes you could get in the way. If y'all asking me, Dean, because this is the reason why I can't really say he got exposed. Because if y'all asking me, Dean, if he fought Lamont Roach again, do you foresee this happening again? No. And the reason why is I saw a lot of things that Tank could have capitalized on, that he was trying to capitalize on, but for some odd reason, he did not capitalize on it. And that's what happens. Is no different than in basketball when you're supposed to blow a team out and you up by 20 points, but then you let them start coming back. And then now they got something else more and much more greater to fight for. See, Gervonta Davis started being in his mind. Lamont Roach never got away from his game plan. And I know once Lamont Roach looked up and seen it was round 10, I guarantee you it clicked in Lamont Roach's head. Oh, I could get this guy. Absolutely, I can get him. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stay in the middle of the ring. I'm gonna make sure these rounds he don't catch me with one of those shots, even though he was still catching him with those shots. But it wasn't at the frequency that Gervonta Davis is used to. Gervonta Davis outlanded Lamont Roach the whole 9. That's why I had it Tank winning by a round, and I had it a draw if you want to count that as a knockdown. And Tank, if they want to count it as a knockdown, if people want to do that to you, my guy, you should not done that. Don't never do that again. I don't know why you did that. I know you wasn't hurt or anything like that. How I know you wasn't hurt, because it was the way you ran over to the sideline. If you was hurt, you wouldn't have been able to get up and run over as fastly as you did. And this the other part I want y'all to look at. As soon as Gervonta Davis wiped his face, he ran right to Lamont Roach, because I think Tank knew that didn't look right. I think it automatically clicked in his head. I messed up. I shouldn't have did that. It's just the truth, my guys. Love Gervonta Davis. Y'all know that's my favorite fighter. If y'all asking me, Dean, have you lost any confidence in Gervonta Davis? Actually, I got more confidence in Gervonta Davis, to be honest. But I'm gonna give you reasons why about that later. If you're asking me today, Dean, are you more confident that Gervonta Davis beats all of these guys and he's still everything you say he was and all of that? I'm more confident in it, especially going forward. And we're going to talk about that later. But all y'all people, I just want to say, just make sure you come in my comments and say, Dean, you was completely right about Lamont Roach. I didn't know what I was talking about. It wasn't a trash fight. He's not a trash fighter. Oh, yeah, Dean, when you said that Lamont Roach right now is a top 5 lightweight, you was right about that, too. I think that's clear as day. What I did see is that all these narratives did get exposed. Lamont Roach is better than Gervonta Davis competition. Lamont Roach beats Dennis Berinchek. Lamont Roach beats Patty or whatever the hell his name and Kid Austin. Y'all had the nerve to sit up there and tell me that Kid Austin was on the same level as Lamont Roach. I just saw Kid Austin fight. No, he's not. Kid Austin would lose badly to Lamont Roach. I'm just being real, bro, because Lamont Roach showed that his IQ was even better than I thought it was, even though I thought already highly of his IQ. But y'all haven't been following the young man's career. And I've been telling y'all I'm a Lamont Roach fan. I like Lamont Roach. I've been saying this, arguing, debating. Did nobody want to hear me? I wanted to trash the man. Do not get on that man nutsack now. Because y'all tried to tear the man down, and then it had the opposite effect. They break the Barclays gate. They probably sold 400,000 pay-per-views. Some people really supposed to still owe me money. It's okay. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Dean, by any means. And I holla at y'all.